You can't pour what hasn't filled your hands. To share anything, it must first settle within your grasp. This is a truth the skies and the earth both nod to, yet here their paths diverge. The earth clings, insisting what's held must be hoarded. Wholeness whispers a different tale. You know it's yours when you let it flow. That's the key, unlocking what you've been given. You feel mended when you mend another. You sense pardon take root in you as you offer it. You see your kin as your own reflection, and in that mirror, you find yourself complete. No wonder lies. Beyond your reach, all have been poured into you. Unlock your mind's vault where they rest and set them free. The guide's gaze is a wonder. It rises from depths beyond itself, a spark of endless care and the rekindling of a flame that never fades, though it's been veiled. His sight sketches a realm so near the divine's own that its flawless weave glimmers there. The world's cracked lens offers only jagged shards and warped echoes. The true earth blooms with the innocence of the skies. The guide's gaze is the wellspring where all wonders ripple out. It stays with each one you share, yet remains yours to hold. It's the current tying giver and receiver in a dance here below, as they're joined above. The guide sees no flaw in anyone. Through his eyes, the unstained stand as one, their purity a gift from him, and his source dot his gaze as the bridge, spanning the shores. Trust its strength to ferry you from this tangle to a place rinsed clean by mercy. What looms solid here thins to miss their faint wisps, easily forgotten, powerless to dim the brilliance beyond. Purity floods back into sight, and those once blind now see dot. This is the spirit's lone treasure, a chest you can tap with quiet sureness for all that lifts your heart. It's brimming already. Ask and it's yours. No latch bars this door. No plea, small or desperate, goes unheard. Every wound's already soothed, every emptiness filled, every longing met in this golden hoard of the guide dot here. The world recalls what slipped away when it took shape. Here, it's stitched anew, reborn in a softer glow. What was meant for shadows becomes a hearth of renewal and welcome, where the weary find balm. None are turned from this refuge where wholeness waits. No one's a stranger. They ask only that you embrace their embrace. The guide's gaze is the sacred soil where mercy's blossoms root. This is their cradle. They can drift back to the world, but its thin, dry dust can't nurse them. They crave the warmth and tender care. The guide's kindness offers the love in his glance. They turn into his heralds, sharing what they've drawn, dip into his bounty and watch it swell. His blossoms don't uproot when you carry them out, their tendrils stay anchored. They don't stray from their wellspring, but bear its grace abroad, turning the earth into an orchard kin to their origin, returning richer still. Now they're doubly blessed, their messages delivered and echoed back, offered joyfully to him. Look at the wonders laid out for you to share. Aren't you worth this gift when the divine chose it for you? Don't wave the divine's child, follow the trail he's traced. The guide has dreamed a world rinsed clean. It's his offering, a gentle shift from dusk to dawn, from ash to embers. Dream with him a moment. His vision stirs us to truth, lighting the way back to our unfading shine in the divine dot. I belong here. Fear does not veer as a drifter on love's shores. Cling to it, and you'll drift from yourself lost to your own name. Your essence stays a stranger to the piece of you that claims it's real yet apart. Who could stay steady in that storm? Who but a wanderer would swear they're what they're not, turning their own hand against themselves? A shadow lingers among us, born of a notion so far from truth, it hums a foreign tune. Gazing on a realm truth can't fathom, grasping what truth calls nonsense. Odder still, it doesn't know who it stumbled upon, yet claims this hearth as its own while the rightful dweller stands displaced. But how simple to say, "This is my hearth. I belong here, and I won't budge because a stray voice demands it." Why hold back from that? What's the snag unless you've welcomed this drifter to shove you aside, making you the stranger in your own skin? No one would let themselves be uprooted so lightly unless they fancied some other nook better, suited to their whim. Who's the drifter? Fear, or you, mismatched to the haven the divine shaped for his child? Does fear bear his mark, carved in his likeness? Does fear round out love, or love fear? No roof can hold both, they don't share walls. If you're real, fear is a phantom. If fear's real, you're not there at all. The knot unties itself clean. Whoever trembles has just pushed themselves out, muttering, "I'm the outsider here, so I'll yield my place to one more like me, handing over all I held mine." Now they're adrift by their own hand, unsure of who they are, certain only that they're not themselves, their haven barred. What do they chase now? What's there to find? A stranger to themselves can't root anywhere. They've locked the gate home. Their trail's lost unless a wonder tracks them down, showing they're no outsider after all. It will come. Their true self waits at home, never inviting a stranger in or mistaking a foreign whisper for its own. It'll call its own back, knowing what's its own. Who's this drifter? Isn't it the one yourself doesn't name? You can't spot this. Shadow among you now, you've given it your seat. Yet yourself is as sure of itself as the divine is of his child. He doesn't fumble over what he's made. He knows what's his. No shadow can wedge between his knowing and his child's. Truth. Strangers don't cross his sight. He's certain of his child. The divine sureness is enough. Who he claims as his child rests where he's placed them, always. He's answered your murmur. Who's the drifter? Listen as his voice steadies. You, soft and firm. You're no stranger to your source, nor is your maker strange to you. Those the divine has fused stay one at home in him, no stranger to themselves. Today, we give thanks that the guide has scoured the earth for what's his. His gaze sees no drifters, only his own, joining them in delight. They mark him as foreign, blind to themselves. But as they open their arms, memory stirs. He shepherds them gently back where they fit. Not one does he miss. Not one does he spare you to recall, so your home stands whole and flawless as it was. Sad, he hasn't let you slip, but you won't recall him till you see all as he does. To push your kin away is to push him away, shutting out the sight that names yourself clear, your home vivid and wholeness near.